What's up, people? This your man Urban Lover reporting live and direct from your mama's basement. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I try to make a video in my car. I try to make a funny video about, you know, James Harden and Chrissy Paul. You know what I mean? But I couldn't do it only because for some odd reason that dumb phone of mine decided to always want to say network issue. So when it go network issue, it just basically knocks the whole daggone video footage out of the camera. Pisses me off. But anyway, it was real funny, man. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I gotta get me a new phone. Simple put, stop being cheap. I need somebody to drop me some money in my email so I can go buy one of those $1,000 freaking phones. You know what I'm saying? Right now, all I can afford is a flip phone strictly from, you know, the government. You know, because I'm on government assistance. Do not get mad at me. Get mad at your mother because she put me on it. Anyway, the Lakers look. I'm not going to say the Lakers got blown out. I'm not even going to say that, okay? I was so heated, man, because first and foremost, I got to give respect to James Harden and Chris Paul and all the floppers in the world. Yes, I got to give it to them because they're like pancakes. You know, pancakes hit the ground, you got to flip them over. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it alone. So when the players hit the ground, they flop. The referees got to flip them over because they can't do it alone. So I can't get mad at them because they're taking full advantage of what? Of just bad refereeing. I mean, I don't know what the league is thinking of. I don't know what silver need to figure out something. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. I thought at one point in time, flopping you get fined or something, or whatever it may be, or offensive foul, whatever it's called. But this it's not working. James Harden is the master. Look, the Spurs started that bull crap. James Harden and Chrissy Paul, they done basically master it. Straight up, sometimes I wish Rondo and Brandon was in the game right now so we could throw some fists. You know, put them hands up, throw them bowls, you know, throw them bowls. I was so heated, man. I was heated, but I'm trying to calm myself down. That's why I say I wish I was in the car, because if I was in the car, you guys will be laughing, jerking on your beer, your crack, or whatever it is that you do. I don't give a hell. I'm not judging you. Only God can judge. But anyway, I was pissed off. Like I said, but I'm really pissed off because the Lakers didn't hit none of the damn free throws. So I'm perfectly pissed off. I'm like round right now. I'm just upset because at the end of the day, even though Houston Rockets are known for flopping, which the Lakers know, you know, we still didn't hit no free throw. We shot 30-something% from the free throw line. If the Lakers would at least make 70% of them, we would have been up by 4 or 5 points, maybe give or take, probably 8, because we missed a lot of free throws. It was sad. If you look at the free throws, even though Houston was getting a lot of free throws called, a lot of fouls called their way, so were the Lakers. Because we as fans, we're only looking at the Lakers side of things, but we got to look at the Houston fans too. They were probably getting pissed off because there were fouls that should have been called on the Lakers. So, you know, that's why I try my best to not be so caught up in it, but we know who the floppers are. You cannot deny the floppers. I don't give a hell who you are. Like I said, pancakes, they flop. So when the pancake flop, they need somebody to turn them over. That's the same thing with these freaking players. They need the ref to turn them over. But this is so dramatic. I mean, these guys can win Oscars. You know, they can go to freaking BET and get awards there too. They tell about Kevin Hart, he will not, you know, well, he stepped down from, you know, hosting the Oscars. Listen, if people crying about Kevin Hart, you got James Harden and Chrissy Paul and them. They can host the Oscars all day, every day. I mean, goddamn, you know, they're winning awards. You cannot listen. They are the best actors in the league. They are the Tom Brady's of freaking NBA, man. I mean, gosh. You really gotta do. I felt bad for Josh Hart, man. It got to the point where you couldn't play D on them guys. And it's like this. James Harden, I'm gonna tell you how crafty and smart this dude is. Once he know he got you mentally, that's when he freaking starts to heat up. Look at the fourth quarter when he hit all them threes. When the Lakers were still in the game. Once them guys started picking up more unnecessary fouls, James Harden knew he got him. They couldn't play no defense no more because why? They psychologically checked out. They checked out because they got tired of them damn ref calling them crazy fouls. But at the end of the day, Lakers got to blame themselves as well. Like Luke Walton said, you got to hit those free throws. And Luke Walton even told him, be a little aggressive on them. The only sad thing is you can't be aggressive with this type of team. Because as soon as you get up on them, if they feel your body on them, it's like a woman. She's going to just jump out and fall down. Oh my gosh, he touched me. That's how, listen, that's how it was. It's like, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? They get close to him. They breathe on him. You know what I mean? They can freaking smoke a little crack and the smoke get on them. You know, you can be combing your hand, the freaking dandruff fall on them. They're going to fall down. You know what I'm saying? If your shoestring touches their ankle or the little piece of their hair string or whatever it may be, they're going to fall down. And these refs are calling that bull crap. They need to stop, man. Something need to be done about this. This is ridiculous. I couldn't even watch the game. I was so stressed out. You know, I popped a vessel. I had to go to the hospital and came back with one leg. You know what I mean? Because my other leg was wrapped around my third leg, you know? And I was pissed off. I was so frustrated. But anyway, I can't take no away from Houston. Like I said, the Lakers should have made some free throws. It'd have been a different game. But in that last 2-3 minutes of the game, James Harden knew that he checked out and he went bunkers. That's when he hit the three. And I want to say this. The sad thing is Kyle Kuzma did the exact same thing on that long shot that he hit a three on. But he was not, but he didn't get the foul call. He didn't get a 4-point play. That's that bull crap. James Harden tried to get the same thing on LeBron James when he hit that three-pointer. They didn't call that foul on LeBron James. But because all these other players that play around LeBron James, Josh Hart, the Kyle Kuzma, and all them guys, oh, they're going to get those foul calls. I mean, foul called against them. You know, and it's ridiculous, man. Like, come on. It was Josh Hart just standing there. And this dude, James Harden, went up and he fell. The dude didn't even tell. I mean, you didn't even tell. He just fell. And the ref blew the whistle. Like, come on, yo. You know, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I can't watch games like that, man. I do not like watching sissy games like that. I can't get with it, man. I can't get with it. You know what I mean? It's sad. But anyway, like I said, Houston won. I mean, you know, what is what it is. We still in a hunt. It's not like we're out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now the West is thick. Anybody can get that first seed right now. I mean, right now, Denver, OKC was going back and forth. Golden State just got blown out by the Toronto Raptors, who are becoming more and more of a threat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shuck, they might come out the East stronger than Boston. I'm just being honest right now. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, man, is freaking doing the daggone thing, man. You know, so it's exciting right now. It's exciting because you got all these teams are really fighting. They say, you know what? LeBron James and the Lakers are not going to get to that first seed without a fight. And these teams are fighting. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're fighting, and I love it. I wish the East was just as strong. But the West right now, man, I'll tell you, everybody except for the Phoenix Suns are an opportunity to get in that, get in the playoff. Because the team I think on the Phoenix Suns, I think is the Spurs. I don't know. They might have won a couple. I don't even freaking know. But anyway, on another note, I can't, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about the game, man. You know, I said enough to make you guys laugh. Now, on another note, KCP is now stating he wants out. And I understand him. I'm not going to be mad at KCP. You know why I'm not going to be mad at KCP? Because at the end of the day, 90% of the Laker fan base wanted KCP gone last year. I'm being honest. I didn't want the Lakers to re-sign him this year. And I know LeBron James probably had a lot to do with him re-signing because that's LeBron James' little homie, which I respect and I understand. But I'm still saying to this day, they could have took that $13 million, whatever it is they're paying him, and they could have signed Julius Randle and gave him the exact same contract that the New Orleans Pelicans gave him. Whereon he played 1 year, then after that 1 year, he has an option where he can opt out or not. You know what I mean? We could do the exact same thing with him. You know what I mean? With Julius Randle, said we get that money to KCP, which I don't even know because we got like 7 guards right now on the team. I mean, if you count Brandon Ingram and also McCallum is getting a lot of bump, and I said that before on the Twitter feed. I said McCallum is starting to look good. You know, he's a 6'8" guy. You know, he should be able to play the wing. He's actually listed as a shooting guard, but he should be able to play the wing. And the reality of it is, if LeBron James can mentor him, I think he could be a freaking stud. This just me because he can shoot already. He's getting the confidence. He's starting to knock down the shot. He's getting much more bumps. I'm thinking at the end of the day that once he learned defense, the same that I said about Kyle Kuzma last year, but everybody ridiculed me. Oh, Urban, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know, Kyle Kuzma this ceiling is already at the top. You know, he's not going no farther. You know, then they sit there. Then you have other Laker fans. I mean, like I said, I respect your opinion, but I'm jumping around real quick. But then you got other Laker fans that say, you know, well, you got to remember Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. You know what I mean? They only played 1 year of college. Okay, I understand. I give y'all about that on Lonzo Ball. That's why I say that they should take time out to develop them, not trade them, but develop them. Not give them away, because we already made the bad move by giving some players away, except for D'Angelo Russell. We had no choice on that one. But at the end of the day, we made a lot of, I'm going to say bad moves, but, some players we should have kept. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I still say to this day that they need to slowly develop Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. Most fans right now are only noticing Lonzo Ball for his defense. That's it. You don't know about anything else, especially people who just coming over, the Lebronites that just coming over, just started watching the Lakers. All they're going to talk about is Lonzo Ball's defense. But he got scorched last night. Let's be honest. You can't really play. He played pretty good D. I'm not going to say he got scorched. He played pretty good D. You know what I mean? He played D, and he didn't really get in foul trouble. I think his IQ of playing defense is much better than Josh Hart. Josh Hart, he catches a lot of fades a lot. You know what I mean? I think he's still pissed off because everybody misses his handshakes, whatever it may be. But anyway, I told people before with Kyle Kuzma, I said, Kyle Kuzma is not at the top of the ceiling. I said, you see somebody coming in straight into the NBA, strictly offense. This is somebody that you want to mentor. Because once this guy learned his defense, and every year he's going to get better. And now with the mentorship of LeBron James, you just seeing it. Y'all just nosing Kyle Kuzma, man. I'm telling you, Kyle Kuzma always been I like Kyle Kuzma. I'm just going to keep it like that. I love his game, man. You know, and I'm not taking nothing away from the dude because I like his intensity and I like the idea that he's aggressive. And don't get me wrong, I like Brandon Ingram's too, but I think Brandon Ingram really need to work on his jump shot, and he need to gain a little bit of weight, man. That's why I really want him to 2, because I know at the 3, he's just too small, man. He get bounced around. And he's not a bad player. That's what people fail to realize. And at the end of the day, if people were talking about trading Brandon Ingram, they should have did that back when Kawhi Leonard was available. I'm just being honest, if y'all think about it, but that's why I'm not really worrying about it. Keep Brandon Ingram and let's keep moving. But anyway, going back to KCP, because I know I'm jumping around. KCP, I don't blame him wanting to be out. He signed a $13 million contract with $12 million, whatever it was, $12 million, you know, whatever the numbers is, it doesn't matter. Remember the first couple games he started with Rondo, so he probably was doing that. You know, he's going to start and everything will be good. I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's the second highest player on our team. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, might be wrong. You know what I mean? But I think he's the second highest player on our team. Now, here's the thing. You know, he struggled to begin the season, so they brought Josh Hart because Josh Hart was looking good offensively, but his defense was suspect. So they brought him in because he was knocking no shot, you know, and KCP just wasn't hitting nothing. KCP slowly but surely started, you know, being disappeared on the roster, on the rotation. He wasn't hardly being put in. Now all of a sudden they're bringing him in, but he's only playing probably average like either 7 to 10 minutes. A lot of people might say, well, you know, he's leaving because, you know, he want more money. Listen, at the end of the day, it's probably not even be about money. He probably wanted to play. Some people fail to realize that. You know, it's not always about being on a team and just riding it out. He probably want to play. You know what I mean? Some players don't care about the championship. They want to go somewhere where they can get the playing time and help a team get a championship. What I mean by that is this. I don't want, me personally, it's not me about the money. I want to sit on I want to come off the bench, or I want to start. I want to get at least 20 minutes. Right now, he's looking at it on the roster, same way I'm looking at it. You have 7 guards. When Rondo come back and Brandon Ingram come back, think about it. Somebody's going to lose a lot of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because Lou Ball is trying to rotate all these guys in there. So some people are going to have to lose some minutes. Somebody ain't going to be getting off that bench every time. He wants to play. It's the same thing with Lou Aldane. That's why Lou Aldane went on and took a buyout for his contract. Yeah, he wrote it for a year, whatever. But he was thinking that this year that he was going to get to play. Think about it. He said, Lou Aldane said it. You know, I'm going to come out playing. But they still didn't play him. So he said, you know what? Let me go ahead and go. Because I want to go somewhere and play. I don't think nobody picked him up, but he gonna ride it. He already got his money. I think something like that. He got his money. He gone about his business. But that's the thing. KCP just probably want to play. It's not always probably about the money, because he took a pay cut. I mean, he took 13, 12 million compared to him making that 18, 19 million the previous year for 1 year. So he took a pay cut. You know what I mean? Actually, he could have went somewhere else and challenged the market if he wanted to. Remember, he's a free agent, but he went along because he thought that he gonna be a part of the rotation. So yeah, he probably said, you know what, I'm out. It's the same thing with Julius Randle. And people fail to realize that. It ain't always about the money. It's about how I'm being utilized on this team. If I'm not getting the playing opportunity, I'm a bounce. And I'm not mad at KCP, because I said it before that we overcrowded with guards. We got too many. So if we get a reason, that's good, because then we get somebody to actually come in behind LeBron James. And kudos to LeBron James, because if it wasn't for LeBron James, Lou Walton will be running the small units. You know what I mean? The small player basketball. LeBron James is the reason probably why Tyson Chandler came, and the reason why they're going to make that move to get a reason, because when LeBron James goes sit down, Lou Walton likes to bring in Josh Hart, KCP, and Lonzo Ball. Now I can see him putting Lonzo Ball at the 3. That would make sense defensive-wise, and let KC and Josh Hart play the backcourt. You know what I mean? And let Lonzo Ball still bring the ball down. But you got Josh Hart and DeRozan, and DeRozan scorched him. You notice once DeRozan came on scorched Josh Hart and KCP, a couple days later, they talk about Ariza now. Well, let's go get Ariza. That Ariza is a done deal. You gotta understand, one thing about this Lakers, the Lakers is the hot commodity right now in the NBA. They're the hot commodity. Everybody wants to watch the Lakers. Whether you like them or not, the Lakers are the hot topic on ESPN, Fox News, Sports News, anybody else. They're the hot topic. The Lakers, LeBron James, and then everybody else. And that's the reason why Kevin Durant spoke what he said. And I'll get on that. Like I said, I'm still going to drop that video. I'll probably drop it tomorrow. But I got studies for my to renew my insurance license. So I don't know. I'm kind of busy, but I'm going to still try to drop that video on my take on the reason why I believe Kevin Durant said what he said. You know. But anyway, I'm totally with KCP. If you're not getting the playing time, and also he got a percentage clause on his thing where, you know, he get like a 10% increase. So it's a win-win for him. I'm going to go to a team that can use me, and also I'm going to get paid more. So I'm not knocking the brother. It's a business. You can't get mad at brother because of the business, because here's the thing. Some guys become dedicated to their team, and with their team, what I'm doing, trading them anyway. Look at IT, for example. You can't get mad. IT decided not to go into surgery. Instead, he decided to stay because he thought that the Boston Celtics organization was going to take care of him. And it backfired on him. Now look where he at. He coming off the bench for Denver. Ain't making nowhere near the money that he could have got if he went to surgery and then came back or whatever it may be. He ain't getting that, he ain't getting that $200 million. So think about it, man. At the end, it's a business. We can't get mad at these guys because they want to go here, go there. You know what I mean? We got to just say best of wishes for them and let them go ahead and move on. It's like me, if I'm working at a job, you know what I'm saying? And I know that my job is not utilizing me right. My hours went from 40 hours to freaking 15 hours. You think I'm going to stay there? You know what I'm saying? Even though I might be getting paid, like KCP, his money's guaranteed. He's going to get that money regardless. But that's why I tell people he's still getting $13 million. So him saying he want to get traded, that's nothing wrong with that because he gets, look, he can still, see, when people say that it's about the money, you got to think about it. If it was about the money, then I would just sit on the bench and collect the money with no problem like Lou Alday did for a year. I'm making $13 million just to sit in the pond. Well, I'm going to be mad for it. That's the life. Who wouldn't want to be sitting home on disability? Nothing really wrong with you, but mental stress or whatever. And they still paying the 33% of your pay, or 40% depending on your contract clause and how it works out. So it's a win-win for the young brother. I'm not mad at him because at the end of the day, like I said, we overloaded at guard. He's not gonna get the bump when Rondo and freaking Brandon Ingram come back. So I'm not mad at him. Not mad at him at all. But like I said, I hope now. Hey man, I'm hoping to see a reason. I love a reason. I was kind of upset when they let him go back when Kobe was here and they let him go. And the reason why they let him go because Ron Artest was killing him. Remember, if y'all remember that game when they played Houston, I believe. Ron Artest was giving him body, man. He couldn't move. You know, he couldn't do nothing with Ron Artest because he was skinny. Then he was frail. But now look at him. He's playing good defense, knocking down shots. He probably a little older now, but shucks, man. At the end of the day, you still need good veteran leaders, veterans on your team, especially if you're trying to make. Listen, right now the Lakers in a position where they can get that #1 seed. Like I said, the West is wide open. Why not take the advantage and bring more veterans in? You know what I'm saying? And still have them young guys to help them develop slowly but surely. Because once LeBron and James are gone, it's left over to the young players. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Some guys only got 4 years or whatever it may be. Once LeBron goes, you can still got to have somebody to carry the mental, right? Or the flame, or the torch, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's your man, Ever Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you think. I love you guys. Be blessed, stay safe. And most of all, get in the comment section, tell me what you want to say, hear, or do. I love you. Laker for life. Now smoke those crack balls.